Hi, I'm Maja. Today we'll be exploring the growing role of youth in Serbia's film and advertising industry. Serbia's film and advertising industries are evolving rapidly, driven by technological advancements and a growing pool of young talent. So, today, we want to explore the opportunities, challenges, and the increasing influence of youth in shaping these industries. Of course, Serbia has a rich history in cinema. For example, Yugoslav Black Wave, or some contemporary successes like a Serbian film. Also, there are growing international recognition through film festivals like Fest in Belgrade. So, the growth in the number of local and foreign projects contributed to the development of the current trend, showing increasing youth participation in those projects. Emerging roles for youth in various aspects, like directing, acting, cinematography, production, etc. When it comes to educational and training opportunities, there are several film schools in Serbia, but also some available workshops, internships, international collaboration, and exchange programs. But hands-on experience is always most valuable. In terms of youth engagement, technological development brought us a bunch of new tools, like drones, 3D animation, and VFX, which are influencing the industry, as well as access to various online platforms for creating and distributing content. Also, nowadays, there's a growing number of international film and TV productions filmed in Serbia, from high-profile foreign projects to huge advertising productions. Of course, this inspired the role of local youth in these projects, as well as foreign young professionals ready to work in Serbia. Sure, there are new infrastructure and facilities for filming, as well as some tax incentives, but there are also more and more skilled workforce available locally. When it comes to advertising, as I mentioned, some huge global brands started filming their ads in Serbia. You would not believe which. Also, opening new opportunities for youth in advertising industry. For example, creatives or production assistants. At the same time, there are also some challenges faced by young people in the industry, like lack of funding for independent youth projects, competition with established professionals and foreign talent, and, of course, some gaps in training and mentorship. But there are still lots of opportunities for young people in this industry. Through expanding local networks and collaborations with foreign productions, emerging digital platforms, and independent film distribution, as well as creative freedom for youth to explore innovative ideas and technologies. Like in any other industry, networking and mentorship are huge importance here, since building connections with the industry bring more value. It would be best if there were more platforms for young talent to showcase their work, like independent festivals, online streaming platforms, etc. So here's an idea. There's not so much youth-led film production companies and collectives, independent films, film festivals, or grassroots movements. So, with the rise of new media, anyone could try and build a new team in this field. Just to mention, there's also the growing popularity of documentary filmmaking in Serbia. Again, notable youth involvement in creating impactful documentaries, since they are discovering new opportunities to showcase local stories in this field. Another thing worth mentioning here is the role of gender and diversity in the industry, since we can finally say there are more and more opportunities for young women and underrepresented groups in Serbia. So, let's do a quick recap before continuing to do some tips and tricks. Main opportunities for youth in this field are access to technology. Affordable tools and software enable young creators to produce high-quality content. Education and training. Growth of film schools, workshops, and online courses. International collaboration. Opportunities to work on global projects and co-productions. Digital platforms like YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. They provide a stage for young talent to showcase their work. Government and EU funding. Grants and incentives for young filmmakers and creatives. While challenges faced by youth are limited resources, budget constraints for independent projects, lack of infrastructure, somewhat insufficient studios, equipment, and post-production facilities, Brain drain, when talented youth leave Serbia for better opportunities abroad. Competition, high competition in both local and global markets. Navigating in bureaucracy, complex processes for securing funding and permits. So, as youth, we can push our growing role through innovation. Young creatives can always bring fresh ideas and perspectives, pushing boundaries in storytelling and advertising. Digital natives. We are adept at leveraging social media and digital tools to reach wider audiences. Entrepreneurship. Rise of startups and independent production houses led by young professionals. And now, a crash course on how to make your first short film. First, you start with the writing. Focus on entertaining yourself rather than being creative and original. It'll reach the audience more when it comes from you rather than trying to please them. And make your audience specific, so you can make your film specific. Reverse engineer your idea based on things you have access to, like a cool space to shoot at, a cool person to feature, or something that you find personal. And try to make it 5 minutes or less. You don't need to write a proper script, just what happens in the film, the overall story. Now, when you're finished with your script, print it out, find the actors, organize everything for that day, and then comes shooting time. You already have the camera? Super. If not, your phone will be enough. You don't have to focus too much on cinematography for your first project. No matter how much time you spend on it, it's not going to be The Revenant. Instead, focus on good audio. Bad audio is going to hurt your film more than anything. If you have a mic, cool. If not, we recommend the app Voice Record Pro. Now, take your footage, take your audio, put it into your computer, and make sure to make 2 copies. And now we come to post-production. If you spend about an hour on YouTube watching tutorials, you can already start cutting. Just understand the basics. How to bring your clips in, how to cut them. iMovie is free on Mac, and if you don't use Mac, I recommend DaVinci Resolve. It's also free. Now, cut out any dead moments. If it's not engaging to the viewer, get rid of it. Freesound.org is your place for free sound effects. Now, export your movie, put it on YouTube, send it to everyone, and enjoy.